So this one is a very, very quick but very, very cool dream home decorator hack for The Sims 4. So you do need that pack. So you get the dream home decorator modular sofa and use the outer corner version. And you basically just twisted it around so that it's in a square shape. And then it has like a little hole in the middle. So you get the dream home decorator pampas grass and you pop that one in there. That looks pretty cool to me. And then the next thing that she's doing here is she's actually creating an even bigger square using the modular sofa and actually putting a platform in the middle of the modular sofa, which looks amazing, and you can just put clutter in there, which I think looks really cool. So I'm using a different sofa to the one that she used in the video to see if you can use it with different things. And then pampas grass, we're not working in there. What if I size it up? See, if you bring that, not size it up, but bring it up, that looks pretty cool actually. Really like that. I think it looked good in like a hotel lobby build, but if we get a black one and just pretend it's made of like pure polyester so it's like waterproof, right? See, this is what I'm thinking for the even bigger one. So we put our little platform in the middle and we just raise it up to the right height. Although, oh my God, what's going on here? Whoopsie daisy. I call myself a professional Sims YouTuber. Well, look at me now. I'm a fraud. What if we just size that down? Pretend this is like some kind of little outdoor courtyard. Would it work if we place like a little fountain in there? Just snug that in? Would that work? Or is that naff? Be honest with me. What if we pop that one in there? Or is that's a little bit too big, isn't it? Hear me out. Okay, what if we put a jet water emitter in there? Have it squirting out. Oh my God. I just said squirting on YouTube. Video demonetized. I mean, forgive me because like I'm not a professional builder in The Sims 4, but could we create like a nice little outdoor space? What do you think, Shanice, of your little courtyard? Oh my God, she looks like she's seething. She's so angry right now. Like she's being really, really passive. Do you know what I mean? She's just done with all the Let's Plays. Either way, I think it looks quite cute. I think we could make something with this if I was a better builder. But like these normal little ones look nice if you're making like a little lobby in a commercial build or something. That one, it is a little bit difficult and finicky, but I would give that one like a solid 7 out of 10. It's just you can't use it with all the sofas. You can only use it with the modular ones, and we only have like 2 that came with Dream Home Decorated. But with CC, it would look better. And I need to cheat up my Sims needs because they all look like they are about to die. So this TikTok Sims 4 hack is about building a room underneath the stairs. So you need a 2x2 staircase and you need to size it up or like twist it around and then put an archway and then do platforms underneath it. And then you can put some curtains over the archway to make it look really cozy. And you can do like this special like room, like this, I want to call it like a panic room, but it's not a panic room. Though it does look quite claustrophobic. I think I panic in there. And she's done loads of platforms and turned it into like a gamer space. I personally think that looks really cool. So looks like firstly you need 3x3 stairs and you need to, oh, that was too much. Bring it across somehow that doesn't look ridiculous. Do we do it like that? I believe that's okay. I'm assuming this is a bb.moveobjects-on job. Okay, the archway's too small. What? Okay, what I feel like we need to do is actually like bring the wall height up. Oh, look at that. We can just use like a nice little archway here. Although how do we get in under the stairs? Am I being thick? Oh, there we go. And then we've got to make like this separate like cozy back room here. Although Danielle, like you're already failing me with the platforms. Not being funny, I've never successfully used Sims 4 platform in my entire life. Why are they so hard to use? Okay, so like I've done the room. See, I'm already thinking creative. What if we use these little canopy things, canopies, whatever they are? Could we create like a nice little cozy curtained off space here? Add some plush rugs there, add an archway in. This room does look very grey. I apologise. I do like everything to be grey. I know that's a bit boring, but that's just how I am. Is this the part where we chuck in a cozy sofa and an end table? I feel like I need to bring that out though. That would hurt my head if it was that close because I'd just be, do you know what I mean? I'd be hitting my head. Could we even pop a TV on the wall here? Am I going to be able to? Oh, yeah, there we go. The plant's in the way, but we can ignore that. Okay, that looks better. So already from the offset, like this is quite a nice cozy little space if I do say so myself. Can I sit in there though? That is the question. Is she? Oh no, she's complaining she can't sit on the sofa. What have I done wrong? What if I just like bring the sofa out a little bit? Can she sit on it then? Shanice? Oh no, she can't sit on it. What if I bring it out a little bit more? I just bring it out a little bit at a time to see if she can do it. No, she's still, can she even get in there? Is she getting in there? She can't get in there. Oh my God, what have I done? Oh my God. Okay, I am cheating a bit, but what if I just teleport her in there with testing cheats enabled? I mean, granted, I actually didn't put flooring in, so maybe it doesn't even recognize that it's like a room, if you know what I mean. Maybe we should have made it a room. Okay, so we can't actually use this space. But still, do you know what? Like, if you want an aesthetic little room, but you're not doing gameplay, you're just doing building, it looks nice. But after doing like a little bit of dilly-dallying about, you can get your sim to use a computer and everything in this little room. You just have to teleport them in. Granted, I didn't decorate very nicely. I admit that I couldn't be bothered, but just to show the functionality of it, it does work here. The little room in here does not work. But that aside, I think it does look really nice. You obviously just have to teleport them out of that. I do really like this one. It's not functionable, but it's nice. So it is getting a 7 out of 10. Danielle, I do apologize. This will mark the beginning of a TikTok SimTok feud. These have got 7. Still good enough. Still like the idea of it. So this one here is a bit easier for me to pull off. So you need a 3x3 room in length, and you put 2 diagonal walls along the room, and then you raise up the platforms for those, and then you just delete the wall itself, and that will allow you to put in a corner sofa and make it look really, really nice. And then of course this creator has just jazzed it all up with some plants, and obviously you can make it look a lot more aesthetic and cozy looking. Again, I feel like this one will be a lot easier to pull off for me than the previous one, so I think I'm gonna have a good time with this one. So firstly, we pop the walls down here. I don't know how much we're supposed to raise up the platforms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shall I just do 7? Okay, 7 looks a bit dramatic. What about 6 or 5? Okay, let's just do 5 for now. We can change it if we need to. Then what pack comes with a corner sofa? Oh, of course, My First Pet stuff. That's it. We're having the My First Pet stuff sofa, the first and last time I ever use this sofa in the game. Okay, these things look a bit too tall, so I'm just gonna bring them down, maybe just by 1 actually, just to make it look a bit better. And then if we use a platform tool, just something, I don't know, a little bit more cozy, log cabiny vibe. Maybe just use some stone on the top too. Let me just actually give us some walls and a 3-piece window. Okay, that's looking all right so far. What if I use this pampas grass size down? Looks very beige in here, just like my diet. I mean, already I am seeing some nice progress here. It is very difficult, like using move objects cheats to actually place things down. I will admit, I am having a bit of a nightmare. That's stressing me out. No, sorry, no move objects or no sizing things down. That stresses me out too much. Can we fit like a little coffee table in this space? I feel like we can't use a humongous one like this. Oh, I guess it wouldn't be too bad. You're making a cozy little space. Let me just use this one instead. It is a CC one. And then here, see, we can put a TV on the wall. Again, put like a little backdrop thingy here. See, I'm thinking now also we could pop some candles on the side here. That would look rather nice, wouldn't it? Get rid of those weird pebbles. Add some more candles here. Why not? Some candles under the TV too. Let's burn the TV set down. So I've just chucked some random objects down just to make the space look a bit more cozy. Like they were all just random just to give you an idea. But this, do you know what this is really, really great for? When you're making a hallway in The Sims 4 and it's like a really awkwardly sized hallway and you just don't know what to do with it. I feel like this is just a great way to deal with that hallway, and like you can watch TV in here. So it's just like a second living room space with all the candles that I've put down. I just feel like it has like a nice cozy aesthetic. Do you know what I mean? I do actually rate this one. This one gets a 9 out of 10. Love that. Perfect for those little cramped hallways. Oh, who's this at my door? Vivian Lewis, who are you and why are you at my door? This is not your time to shine, please. Go away. Send home. Thank you very much, you bloody weirdo. So this TikTok hack is about making a base game vanity. This one is a little bit complicated. So you've got to draw a basement underneath the wardrobe chest of drawers thingy, and then you've got to raise it up by pressing 9, and then with move objects on you put a sink in it, but it says if the dresser is sitting low. See, this is where I'm going to mess up. This is where I'm going to mess up. You've got to lower the platform and then raise the dresser up 3 times from the basement, and then it should fit in properly. And then by doing it from the basement, it should be functionable, because if you don't do it via the actual basement and you just slot the sink in, technically the sink will not work. So you've got to do the basement trick to actually make it work. So I'm not gonna lie, like this build hack lost me at the word basements, but I'm gonna give it my best shot anyway. Can we use this one? Let me just check it up first with the sinks to see if they actually fit. See, that one's too tall. Seems we need a chest of drawers that's actually gonna be like low enough. Do we use a chest of drawers or do we use like an end table? See, this is where I'm already going wrong. Or actually we can just raise the object up, which I didn't think about, which would have been better. So we raise it up to this height, and then that's a perfect height. So just to test the theory, Shanice, get in this tiny weird bathroom, please. Can you wash your hands? Nope, you can't wash your hands. Right, get out there then. So basement tool. Grab this thing, chuck it down there. Control 9 to bring it up. Is that the right height? No, could be higher. I'd say a couple of clicks higher. 1, 2. Is that, no, one more click higher. We'll get there soon. Okay, one more click higher. The only thing I've noticed, the object looks very dark, and I feel like that's because the game thinks it's in the room underneath. If I just like pop lights in here, okay, that will light it up nicely. Okay, see, I'm proud of myself for doing that. Normally I wouldn't have guessed that. I mean, that looks okay, but the hack wants us to lower this down and then bring it up 1, 2, 3 to prevent it clipping. Okay, and then that's up very slightly higher. Praying this one works. Shanice, get in your crusty bathroom. Can you wash your hands? Oh my god, she can wash her hands! Okay, Grant, she's clipping through it a little bit. That's because I size it up, but it works. Oh my god, I'm impressed. Okay, that one was a bit fiddly, but I do appreciate that. That gets an 8 out of 10. Nice one. So this one is about making a tiny 3x3 corner sofa area. We've got to use this brick wall, and then we've got to use that wall, very specific, and this specific flooring, and then we've got to use these specific kitchen counters, but put them down and then put a wall around it, and then use the same counters on the other side of the wall again so that they're touching the floor, and then you delete the wall and then it like merges into one. And then they want us to free place these specific windows from the Jungle Adventures pack, and then we place a more open window, and then we place the ottomans here. See, for me already, just those 2 ottomans alone there look really cozy, but they want us to use a third one in the middle of it. And then we've got to use these chairs, not as chairs, but as cushions. Of all things, the back of a chair is now apparently being used as a cushion. Never would have thought about that. See, that is really creative. I'd have absolutely no idea if that's functionable. We've got to use, what is that? Curtains on the side to make it more cozy. Apparently this is going to work nicely, but I don't know. So this is our 3x3 space here. Like, I'm not going to be pedantic enough to use the exact same walls and floor swatches. Like, I don't care that much. Just plopping something down just so we can try and create a vibe. Believe it is these specific kitchen counters, or I may be wrong. Let me change the swatch first. Rather have like a white one. That looks quite nice and wooden already, actually, doesn't it? I do really like that. Okay, then we put another wall down. This might be a bit finicky. Yep, this is really finicky. This stuff really stresses me out when it's not like perfect. Let me get rid of those. Okay. Oh, we are clipping a bit, but we are supposed to be covering this with an ottoman. So I believe we use this base game one. I don't really know if it matters that much which ottoman you use, but I'll try and use the same one just to say that I tried if it does all go wrong, which to be honest, it could all go wrong with me. Oh my god, no, I forgot about the windows. Oh, I'm a noob. See, I don't want to use the same windows as I used before. I want to mix. Do you know what? Screw it. I'm mixing it up. I'm doing my own thing. Cancel me for it. I don't care. See, I just feel like these snowy escape ones will look cozier. And then see, this is where I'm going to be completely baffled. We've got to find a chair that looks like it could also be a cushion rather randomly. Did they use the base game dining chair, this one here? Maybe we could plop that down in navy. They definitely didn't use that chair. Was it this chair? No. Was it this chair? I don't, oh my god, guys, I don't know. I'm screwing it up. Right, we'll just chuck this chair in and see what happens. Okay, that can be our little cushion, and then we size that down, but we also bring it up with the Alt key and then create another little cushion there. Size that down, bring it up, do another little cushion there, although that's clipping through a little bit, so we need to be quite careful of where we place the cushions. I mean, it's not going too badly so far. We have still got room to get it wrong, so don't get your hopes up from me just yet. I still have a chance to mess it up. Okay, that's even enough for me. So then we're supposed to cozy it up with some curtains. Pre-placing curtains is literally one of the hardest things to do in The Sims 4, so please bear with me. I may potentially scream a tiny little bit. What about something like this? Will that do? It fits a kind of... Oh my god, stop clipping! I honestly want to scream right now, and I literally just... Oh my god, that's not even tall enough! Is this taller? Right, thank god. Right, just stop clipping! Okay, I do apologise for my little gremlin roar. It's not really like me to do something like that, but like it is stressful for me doing curtains. Although they look like they're floating a little bit. If I place like a wooden pillar there, they look a little bit less floaty. Is there a nicer swatch? There could be a nicer curtain that I could have used. I used that, but I won't go back and change it because that was really difficult to do. Shanice, is it official? Can you sit on here though? That is the question. What's it gonna be, Shanice? Oh no, she can't sit down on anything. So this one is aesthetic only. There's no sitting here, but for what it's worth, it looks pretty. I am questionable about the chairs. It's the cushions. But do you know what? Let's be honest, like in The Sims 4 when you're playing, you wouldn't really want to sit somewhere like here anyway. But for what it's worth, I think it looks really nice. I almost wish that we actually had something similar to this in the base game, like a little just like padded ottoman that's like, do you know what I mean? That looks like this. I think it would look really nice. But for what it's worth, this was a nice little build hack. It's not functionable, but I love it. It's getting a 6.5 out of 10. Camera bopping up and down. Yes, this one frustrates me to hell. Please tell me how to fix it. Find camera.ini file in your Sims folder. Go to game, bin, and then you can go to res, and then you go to camera, okay? And then you double click on it, control F to find ignore lot level in this little notepad document. This sounds very high tech to me. False, change it to true, okay? And then do it another time and just do it again. Oh, and then we do it a third time. It sings. We're doing it fourth time. Oh, yeah, we're doing it fourth time. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Make sure you save it. All right. And then your camera movement will be much smoother. Oh my God. This will save, honestly, everybody who loves to build in The Sims 4. So let's do it. Now, I am going to show you a lot in The Sims 4 that does infuriate me when I'm building on it. We go to Windenburg. I believe it may be this lot here. Is it this slot? Okay, it's not specifically this slot. Whoopsie daisy. I'm not a professional Sims YouTuber, so I get things wrong. Though it could be this one. See, the camera bobs up and down when you go over these houses in the South Square Coffee. So if you're flipping the build around to do a bit of building, it might be a little bit difficult. Yeah, see, look, it bobs up and down. That is annoying. So we're going to see if the hack works for South Square Coffee. I guess we've got to close the game down. Goodbye, Sims 4. Okay, this one is going to throw me off. We go to game, bin, res, camera.ini. Oh, look at that. I have got some good memory about me. Ignore lot level. Okay, we change false to true. And again, change false to true. And again, change false to true. Okay, all done. Save that. Get out of there. And let's go back. Yes, I am a cringe Killjoy main if you just saw my desktop background. I know it's sad. You'll get over it. I am honestly, if this one works, I'll be so happy. Genuinely, I will be so happy if this one works. Although I feel like now I've messed up with the game's files and I feel like worried that I've broken something. Anyway, does it bob when we go over here? Oh my God, it doesn't bob. What if we travel over from this lot here? Oh my God, it doesn't bob up and down. It doesn't bob over these random houses. It just runs straight through them. Although here, oh no, there's an invisible wall there. We're not running straight through there. Anyway, there is no bobbing. This is amazing. This will honestly change everything forever. Literally, if you're a builder in The Sims 4, I cannot recommend that one enough. Like, how annoying is it when it bobs? I know you know what I mean, especially if you build in a close-knit space. But I am also going to add the bob back. As far as I'm aware, 1, 2, the second one, and then the third one, these are supposed to be false, but then the fourth one is meant to remain true. So back into the game, if I go back over it now, it does bob back over again. So the ignore lot level things in the file, I think the first 3 ones you have to change to false, but the last one is always remain true if you want to revert it back to normal. So that is a really great hack to know if you just like building in The Sims 4 and you just want to ignore all of these annoying lot level things. So I rather like that one. Good job. I test Sims 4 TikTok hacks all of the time. If you haven't seen one of these 2 videos, make sure you check them out. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one.